Hey everybody! Okay, today I'm going to do several things. I'm starting off with a plane that was given in the latest ZBrush 2018. I'm trying to make my own VDMs. I've got a character I'm trying to sculpt, and I just want to create extra detail for him. So I have this flat surface that we found in let's go to miscellaneous. Okay, then one of these. Brush 3D template. That's good. Now, just make sure that I think I just lost my character. That's okay. We'll make a new one. Okay. Now, like I said, I want to create some VDMs. So, let's see. Vector displacement meshes. Composed of... No, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, for right now, this is basically all I want to make. Now I'm going to go brush from mesh. Okay, let's make one more, or maybe a few more. I'm just trying to create like bumps and stuff that could fit on a character or give him detail. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, then brush from mesh. So now we've got two. Let's subtract a little bit, or undo. Okay, now I'll make one more. Whoa. Okay, smooth that out. Good. Okay, I'll live with that. Brush from mesh. Now I've got three VDMs. So B, those will be right here, I guess. Okay, we've got that selected. Let's go brush, save as, character, texture. Okay, Control C, copy. I'm not sure where I am right now. Let's go to Program Files, Pixelogic. Okay, ZBrush 2018. Z Startup. No. Probably just alphas. Character textures. Okay, now let's, I guess, start my character from scratch. So, project, this guy. Then I'm going to use some other VDMs that that are given to us. Chisel creature. Okay, now let's modify him a little bit. First, I want to make some ears. So, to do that, let's smooth out his original ears. I'm gonna... Oh. Right. little bit more. Okay, now I want to make this character a polymesh 3D. And okay, now I'm going to find the ears I want. Probably this one. Wrong direction. Okay, there are his ears. Now let's give him some eyes. Nice. It's pretty cool. Let's make sure the placement is good. Too close. Okay, right there. Okay, there's eyes. Now let's give him a nose. Okay, there's his nose. Now let's give him some horns. Let's see, I'm going to try drag dot. That's good. That's a nice size. Awesome. Okay, there is that. Now let's see if we can't give him... Oh, neck. See what that's going to look like. I'm going to switch to drag rectangle just to see how this looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so here is our character. Now, I wanted to use the other VDMs I've created. So let's go to B, and then character texture. Awesome. And we've got them right here that we are drawing them out freehand style, but I want them to be drag rectangle. Let's play around with these. Turning off symmetry sometimes is a good thing. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, some facial wear. Pretty nice. Then the first one, okay, now he has a lot of bumps all over his face. Okay, now let's look at the back of his head. Too symmetrical. Okay, I like that. He's got lots of activity around his head. Okay, now I want to create hair. So let's quick save this. And maybe before I start adding hair, I'm going to testmate this guy. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. We're able to retain all the detail. And I'm just kidding. When you testmate down on a low level, it erases all the detail from your character. So what's nice about testmate is it retains that information, so you can divide up. Let's see, 5,000, 10,000. As you divide up, you will get more and more of that detail back. No, I liked 131. That's good. So he still has a lot of cool detail, and Shift F, he looks good, and he could fit right into an Unreal Engine 4 game. Okay, now we've done that. So now I'm going to quick save. Okay, now I'm going to add in some hair. So let's see. First, I'm going to find my hair that I want to use. Let's go back to this Steam gear that I used the other day. Okay, I might use. Let's try gear 2. Now I want to start with the Z remesher guides. Okay, now I'm going to turn symmetry on, and my draw size is horribly large. So I'm going to reduce that so it's real small. Okay, now when I draw out my lines, things look good. Stroke, lazy mouse. Okay, I like that. Lazy mouse is on so I can draw smooth lines. Okay, now let's make some hair. Just going to get the initial strands of hair first, and then make a bunch of hair after that. No, I think that was the wrong direction. Okay. Yes. Okay, then this side. One nice thing about doing this a few times is you get better and better the more you do it. So that's pretty nice. Especially when you have a cool character like this you can make things with. Okay, now let's draw the back of the hair. Oh, I just deleted everything. When that happens, all you need to do is undo. Maybe once or twice or a few times. Okay, now I'm going to draw the in-between hairs. X, let's turn that back on. Okay. Now, wait, too close. Good, everything's turning out well. This character would be fun to see in Unreal Engine 4. Pretty nice. And after I, undo. Yeah, okay. After I finish this character, I'm going to use ZApplink to give him all sorts of fancy textures. Pretty nice. Okay, then forward. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now let's make some strands on the front of his head. Okay. Not sure how that's going to look, but we'll see. Okay. Good. Okay. Now we've got our Z remesher guides. So I like to quick save a lot, just so it, just in case something happens. Whoa, tired. Okay, then I'm going to find my IMM Steam gear that we picked, which was gear 2, and it remembered which one it was. Now we can, I'm not sure what draw size 60 is going to look like, but we can just click. Super small. Let's undo that and increase my draw size a bunch. Redraw. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think this is going to be a nice haircut. Let's undo that and let's go to stroke, curve, and lower the curve steps to 0.36. Yeah, that looks good. Nice. Okay, now he's got a lot of hair and it looks pretty good. I actually like that a whole bunch. So this, it wraps around his head nicely, and it's shaped around his horns and stuff really well. I love the way this looks. Let's undo this and see what this would look like if it was a lot bigger. Oh, that's awesome. It's like a cool. I totally just stumbled on this, but this actually looks fairly nice. Let's see, 185,000 polygons. That's not too bad. I really love the way this looks, but we don't see any of those horns. So I'm going to lower it a little bit. 286, that should work. Control Z, redraw. Okay, so we can still see the horns, but maybe maybe the stroke curve steps are too high. So I'm going to quick save, just in case. I've got a lot of polygons on my screen, so sometimes things happen. Stroke, curve mode. Let's reduce this even further. 1.9. Let's see what that looks like. Control Z, redraw those. Awesome. I love that. That's so cool. Okay, now my head is masked, and the hair that I just created is not masked. So I'm going to go to Subtool, Split Unmasked Points. It's going to separate the two. So now I've got my hair by itself and my head by itself. Okay, now a few things that I see. BMV, I'm going to use the move brush to draw or reshape the hair so it's not sticking through his face. Okay, I'm going to reduce my draw size a little bit. Hold down Alt and click and drag Control Z. I think Alt and then, yeah, I'm moving down with my brush to pull things out. Or you could just move like this and pull it out like this. That works too. Awesome. Let's see if this is sticking in my head anywhere else. A little bit right here. Let's see, I'm going to reduce my draw size. No, that gets all clumpy right there. Control Z, I could just leave it. Or let's pull it out. No, I'm gonna leave it. It doesn't look that bad. And then right here, actually I'm gonna push this in a little bit or smooth it out. Sometimes that works. And I guess I could smooth out some other areas. Awesome. This is really, really cool haircut. And things should have been I've got symmetry mode on, so it should reproduce on the other side as well. Okay, this is a problem area. Let's smooth that out. Cool. This is a really great haircut. Let's see. Let's rename this hair. Awesome. Now, let's see. I'm going to quick save, just in case. And then I'm going to open my texture map, Z plugin, UV master, and Shift F. I don't have any major polygroups, so that's fine. Let's just unwrap this, and the hair usually unwraps smoothly. I've never had any issues. It is 232,000, which is more than I like to, more polygons than I like to be at when I'm doing things like this. But this will be really awesome. Okay, so unwrapping 19 of 338. Nice, this is a really cool character. I'm UV mapping his hair and probably his head too. And then I was going to go into Photoshop with the ZApplink, and I had a lot of success the other day with having double-sided on. When we look at ZApplink, you can turn on double-sided and fade and a few other options when you're trying to place textures on your 3D models through Photoshop. And I had a lot of exciting results with double-sided. So when I'm painting textures on one side, like let's say I was painting really nice textures on a little rectangular sign. I'd paint it on one side, and then it would paint the exact same on the other side. And then the edges, you'd see some stretching lines because the texture wasn't on a flat surface that it could paint the images on, so it stretched. So that's an easy fix. You just turn the 3D model, and then paint the sides that have been stretched. Whoa, this seems like the longest UV unwrap I've done. But while this is doing this, I'm just going to finish this UV map, finish my face mask, and then I was going to start applying textures. But until then, let's play some nice soothing music until we can until I can talk about more things and stuff. Huh. Something happened, so I'm just going to pick a generic texture for the head, and then I'll worry about the textures for the face. Okay, that's a nice hair texture, but let's go into material, and base color is, let's change that. Ooh, I like red. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to make sure that color fill object is on, and I have mRGB selected. So now the material that we've chosen and modified is applied to the hair. And now let's find a nice base color for any other color. Toy plastic. That's good. Nice. Good. Toy plastic and white. Now color fill object, and we don't need our Z remesher guides right now, so B, Z remesher guides, click. Okay. Now I'm going to hide the hair. Okay. Now how am I going to do this? I'm probably going to have like a blanket texture over the face and the back of the face. And then I could go into like the ears, close up of the ears, and paint them so they look different and awesome. And then the nose, and then possibly um, the horns on his head. Okay, so let's do that blanket thing first. I'm going to choose F to frame everything, and then document. Wait, how many polygons? 130. Let's bump that up to 2 million. That's good. Okay, document, ZApplink, double-sided, yes. Nice. This will be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I didn't, get to finish this painting I was doing, but this was going to be the sky. These were the grassy hills, and then I was about to sculpt this really elaborate, detailed tree from this texture using the mixer brush. Wicked cool. Totally awesome. Okay, here's our current scene. Let's get rid of some of these others. Yeah, I'll start from scratch. From scratch. Yeah, I'm keeping that open. No, I'm not. Closing it. Okay, now, let's see. Okay, open. I'm opening up some of my Pixabay textures. Pixabay is a great place to find thousands of free images to use on your 3D models. Okay, I'm going to use this one first because I think that it'll be cool. Okay, Control A, Control C, and then Control V, and yeah, that's kind of nice. I actually like that. But is it too big? Let's see. I'm going to zoom out and then scale this down a little bit. No, I'm not. Wait, I can rotate it. Okay, yeah, right there. Right there. Awesome. Now, let's see if this looks cool. Control E, preserve masks. Okay, there is my. Did I turn double-sided on? I think I did, but I'm not sure. Now, let's save this. Okay, Alt-Tab back to ZBrush. Totally awesome. Yeah, it is double-sided though, so that's a good thing. Now, the textures, like I said before, are going to look really sharp in the front and the back, but as the sides of our 3D model hit the texture that it is trying to, place the texture on the model. It doesn't have enough polygons to do that, so it stretches some of the materials that we've made. But I might be able to. I'm going to go back to ZBrush, ZApplink, double-sided. Okay, I'm going to apply the same Control V. Okay, and then same look. Wait, didn't I do it like this? I don't know. I don't remember it now. Okay, let's just say that works. Now, I'm going to erase at 100% the textures I don't want to be painted on when it moves over back to ZBrush. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to use a selection. Control D. I've got a good idea. Nice. Now we have a selection around our character. That's a lot easier. And then I've got my texture selected. Control Shift I. I want to delete everything but that. Control D. And then Control T. Wait. I've got more of this texture besides what I've deleted and kept. So I'm going to, okay, Control C, Control Shift V, yes, and then delete this guy. Yes, now we have just that texture and nothing else to worry about. Looks pretty good. Control T. I'm going to shrink things in both directions. Okay, that should work just fine. Just so the texture doesn't have to worry about placing any additional textures on those edges of the 3D model. So there shouldn't be any seams like we experienced. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. Control E, preserve the mask, File, Save. Really wicked cool. Back to ZBrush. Double-sided. Awesome. Okay, so now this side looks good, and the back looks decent. Yeah, and the rest of the model looks okay. I'm gonna live with this. It's good. Now let's worry about the. I guess we'll work on the nose first. Okay, let's see. What is the nose gonna look like? I'm zooming up really close so we can place the textures in Photoshop on a much larger surface. Okay, and I think I've set up. No, I didn't. I have. If you hold down Control and Alt and click any of the buttons in ZBrush, it will tell you to select a key that you want to shortcut this to. So every time you press that key, it will remember that you want to ZApplink, for example. I don't want double-sided. Drop now. Awesome. Update. Now, this is what I want to paint on. So let's go back to our awesome textures. I've selected a few, but I could probably find a few more. Let's see. That actually looks pretty cool. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, we can do that. Awesome. Now I'm just going to select a portion of this with my circular selection. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, Control C, Control V, awesome. Control T, let's move this. This is going to be my nose. That actually works. That's pretty cool. Control J, Control T, I'm going to flip this upside down and delete the top. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I somehow placed it on the top. I'm going to turn this off really quick, and I've got my eraser selected. I don't want all this crazy scattering stuff going on. Let's okay. I'm going to shift. I'm making my circle smoother so I can get a much nicer blend. And then I'm going to turn down the opacity real small. Okay, this is looking good. Nice. I'm excited. I hope this nose looks really crisp and good. Okay, I'll stop right there. See, I like the way that looks. Okay, I'm gonna Control E. I'm gonna live with it. That's my nose. Now I want to probably use the mixer brush to blend in between the colors. Clear brush. Something like that. Wait, clear brush. Okay, clear brush. Yeah, something like that. And let's switch to one of these brushes. And it should start smoothing between the two. I don't know. I'm not sure right now how that. I'm not totally perfect on the mixer brush, but yeah, that'll work. I want to blend my nose into the rest of my head. Okay, awesome. The mixer brush is really powerful. I just I don't know, wasn't sure how to use it right now for this particular project. This is going to be really fun. Because you couldn't make these textures in ZBrush. Okay, almost done. Okay, let's just say that works. Now, okay, Control E, preserve the mask. That's our nose. Let's file, save. Okay. Alt tab back to ZBrush. Re-enter. Awesome. There's our nose, just like we painted. That's cool. Sweet. It's a nose. I like it. Okay, now let's do some of the horns. Okay. So we'll do this guy right here. Okay, we can clearly see it. So A. Awesome, that worked. Now let's see, what other textures do I want to use? I'll probably make one texture, copy it, and then paste it around the head wherever I need it. Okay, update. Awesome. Now let's open up some more really nice textures. I like this rust. Let's open that. And probably this one. So both of those. Yeah, okay. That and that. This will be on the top, and this will be on the base. So let's select this first. Control C. Go back to our ZBrush document. Control V. Okay. Control T. I want this to be high resolution. So let's. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to select the circular selection tool. Okay, and right about there. Now, Control-Shift-I, delete. Okay, there is our base. Now I want this on top. Control-A, Control-C, Control-V. Let's size this down. Okay, and then okay. Oh wait, not clipping mask. Now I want to erase the areas that I don't need. 100%. Oh, I want this to be a little sharper. So Shift and I don't know. I'm not sure what that keyboard key is. On your keyboard, you've got TYUIOP and then open bracket and closing bracket. That's what it is. Shift closing bracket to make your brush harder or softer. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, so good. This is gonna look awesome. Okay. Okay, now I want to turn down the opacity and just blend between the reddish and the stony material beneath. Okay, this is going to look awesome. So, I've been having lots of issues with my internet recently, so this is pre-recorded just like yesterday's. But I do like to make these videos as much as I can. I like it. I love it. I'm going to select, Control-click this object, Control-Shift-C, without that. Yeah, okay. Control Shift C. Okay, now I've got that in Photoshop memory. So File, New, just so we have it. Enter. Control V. That's what I want to paste all around his head. Okay. Let's get rid of this. And I guess we could get rid of this. And this guy. Okay, awesome. I like this. Then I've got it saved. So let's Control D to get rid of the selection, Control E, and then Control E again. And it should have asked me about the mask, but oh, there's no mask. That's why it didn't do that. Okay, because I'm zoomed up on his face. So File, Save. Okay, back to ZBrush. This is going to be totally awesome. Awesome. Again, things you can't achieve in ZBrush just using ZBrush. I guess you could, but oh, that would take so long. Okay, there is one horn. Awesome. Okay, yeah, it's good. Now let's do the rest. So, as best I can. Okay, there is our next one. A, no double-sided, drop down. And I have it in memory, so we can just Control V. And I'm going to convert to Smart Object, just so we don't lose any quality when we're resizing. Okay, enter, hide that. No, I guess that's kind of necessary. Okay, let's just say that's where the next one is. Okay, then Control E, preserve mask. Control S, Alt Tab, back to ZBrush. Control S is the keyboard shortcut for save. Okay, there is our next horn. Now, what is next? This guy. Awesome. Okay. A, drop down. Update. Control V. Control T. Let's see, right over. That looks good. Control E, preserve mask. File, save. Alt Tab. Awesome. And now we've got a horn right there. Totally cool. Uh-oh, it's not perfect. I'm gonna fix it right now. Okay, A, drop down. Just because I can, I'm going to fix this. Update. Okay, now I want to. I'm probably going to use this because this is already stretched. I'm going to stretch it myself. Or what I could do is use this clone stamp tool, and let's clone right here. Oh, it's not at 100%. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to do that again. Good. Um, Okay, I like that. Let's just see. That is not going to show up. Okay, good. Ooh, now while that is off, the Z shading is off, I'm going to make this look a little nicer. Okay, that's good. Now, File, Alt S. We didn't create any new layers, so that's good. Alt Tab, back to ZBrush, and that has been updated. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I like it. Okay, what other horns do we have to paint? This guy. And we might run into some issues like this one, so that's okay, because we can fix it. Okay. A, drop down. Retrieving app data. Okay, unchanged. That was weird. Let's do that by hand. Document, ZApplink, update. Okay, good. Okay, Control V. Awesome. Move this into position, probably right here. Good. Control E, preserve the mask. Control S, Alt Tab, back to ZBrush. Wait. I'm going to do this by hand. It has been saved. So Alt Tab. Something happened. I don't know. Let's do that again. I'm going to do this all by hand. Okay, document, ZApplink. No fade. Okay. ZApplinking. Okay, update. Control V. Control T. Let's move this right over there. Control E. Preserve. File. Save. Alt Tab. This should work. Yes. Range to ZBrush. I was a little scared right there. Okay. Let's do this one first. We are almost done with the horns. I'm excited. Okay. Document, ZApplink, drop down. Okay, update, Control V. Let's resize this and move it right where we need it. Okay, good. And then Control E, apply, file, save. Isn't this so cool? How you can do all this stuff? Okay, ZApplink. Wicked awesome. Okay, I've got... Nice. Uh-oh, we've got some issues down there. I'll fix that in a little bit. I think 3 left. Okay. Right there. Document, ZApplink. Drop now. Update. Okay, Control V. Let's paste that. Over the top, too big. That's good. Okay, Control E. Preserve. File, save. Alt Tab. Back to ZBrush. Drop down. Awesome. Really, really cool. Okay, let's do this guy. And then that one. Yeah. Okay. Now, no, I'm not going to shortcut. Document and ZApplink. Drop now. Update. Control V. Awesome. Move this into position right there and make it about the size. Okay, then Control E. Preserve. File. Save. Alt Tab. Awesome. Super fast and easy. Whoa, don't do that. Scary. Okay, I think we've got one more. Okay. Document, ZApplink. Isn't this super fast? Update, Control V, Control T. Awesome. Okay, that looks good. But just to take this one step further, Control Shift N. Let's create a new layer, and let's call this scratches. Right, okay. Scratches. Now, let's get a black color and then just regular paintbrush. Okay, now I'm going to fix this in a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to play around with some filters. Let's try. I'm not sure. Let's go to Filter Gallery. Filter Gallery. Film grain. Okay, I like that. Let's add a new effect. Oh, I like that too. Okay. Distort. Ocean ripple. Okay. I like that. Control. Wait, hold on. I'm going to add some layer styles. Nice. I like it. Stroke. Let's make that something like that. Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to do is Control T and resize this right over the top of our latest or last horn. And let's play with the blending modes. Wait, they aren't having the effect I want because this needs to rasterize layer style. Okay, now that is just a flat layer. Now we can see the full effect. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Let's Control J, Control T, move this around. Awesome. Do it a few more times. Okay. Now all this is crazy, but you have the full power of Photoshop when you're using ZApplink, and all you have to do is here's our first layer, here's our second layer, and here's our third layer that it starts when you ZApplink to Photoshop, and then the additional layers you pile on top of this guy and underneath this guy. So what I'm going to do is select this layer and this, Control E. Okay, now that's all good. Now Control E again. Now File, Save. This is going to be cool. Alt Tab, back to ZBrush, re-enter ZBrush, and now that latest horn has been applied to our scene, including the scratches that we just added. And if I had a higher mesh let's go down and look at the texture map. Oh, we don't have one because I haven't set one up yet, huh? Okay, that'll be the last thing I do before we close this video. Totally cool. His nose and his horns and his reptile skin. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I didn't fix this. Or the other side. I can do that. Let's do that right now. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do the ears too? No, probably not. I'll just fix this little mistake. A, drop down. This will be easy. ZApplink, update. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. So now I can blend. Big brush. Wait, what happened? I'm not sure what happened. Oh, why am I doing this when I could just use the clone brush? Okay, clone, and then paste right where I need it. Turn down the opacity. I want it to blend into this region a little bit. Okay, awesome. And then make this side look good. Awesome. Okay, that is done. File, save. Alt-Tab. Back to ZBrush. Pick up now. Okay, now let's do the other side. Wait. Okay, just making sure. Guess I could fix these seams too. But that's okay. I'll do that in a later video. Now let's fix this side. Zooming up. Okay, that's good. A, drop down. Totally awesome. Okay, let's move to where we can see it. Now I want to use the same brush. Okay. I want to be careful so it doesn't look horrible. Wait, I could have done that a little better. Good. Resize my brush. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Now I just want to fix this other side. Okay. Awesome. Now I'm going to blend in some of these effects. Okay. Okay, that's good. Wait, what about this? Let's fix this area too. Okay, good. Control S, Alt Tab, back to ZBrush, and that has been updated. It's not perfect, but sometimes I wish I was good at Photoshop. Awesome. Okay, here is our monster. Does that look weird in the middle? I'm gonna fix that. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, update. And let's use the same cloning brush. Right about there. Good. Alt S, Alt Tab, re-enter ZBrush. Perfect. Okay, there is our monster. Nice. And I really like what we achieved, and his nose looks good and everything else. And yeah, I made all this with ZApplink in Photoshop using free textures from pixabay.com, and yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for my next video because I'm excited to expand on this and keep creating all sorts of cool stuff.